right, everybody. Thank you for clicking on the rant there. I've had people asking me just my opinion on why this country has been so divided. People, my opinion is this media and this leftist, the liberals, the AOCs, Jasmine Crockett, they have divided this country to a point where it's just unrecognizable. We've had situations like in Chicago right now, we have ICE being protested against. People think ICE is there to get the criminals down, along with the National Guard is soon going to be in there. Why would you want murder, sexual assault, carjackings, and all of these felonies going around in a neighborhood? They're saying Trump is racist, Trump is Nazi. You think after Charlie Kirk they would tame this down? You think it would taper down a little bit? It hasn't tapered down. They're just going farther and farther and farther with it. ICE is out in Chicago right now. They're being protested against by, your paid liberals. They're paid. Because why? They have nothing better to do. It's not like they have a job to go to. But let's check this out and dive a little bit into the insanity.
Darius Johnson has been up. Agents are taking someone into the facility. That is the
As they
second
probably
protester.
should.
Let's check in with Darius Johnson, who's been on the ground there all morning long. Darius, what can you tell us about how this started?
Hey, Lou, get the shot inside of the facility. They have someone on the ground. If you're able to see that person, they're closing the gate right now. There's a person on the ground being held on the ground by those ICE agents. And look, if you pan over right now, Lou, let's see right here with the vehicle. They are plowing through these.
What never ceases to amaze me is you interfere with a federal officer or you interfere with any police officer, you're going down. You're I don't care who you are, color you are, it doesn't matter. You're going down. But for some reason, we have to give these illegals everything. We have to be so courteous to them while they're doing whatever they want to do to the ICE agents. Doesn't make any sense, people. Let's get into this video. And we're going to see they're hanging, I'm thinking it's a LGBTQ 750 flag with a Mexican flag. I don't see any American flags being flown there, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see.
Plowing through the protesters right here at this vehicle. They've tried to deploy everything that they could as these protesters were trying to block agents from moving in and out.
I don't even know what flag that is.
They have another man. They are just deploying anything that they can to try to get the protesters out of the way. Dana, give me 1 second as I put my mask on because they just sprayed chemical agents again. Okay.
As they should.
So right now, this is what we have been seeing. This has been one of the tensest moments this morning.
And what is it with these liberals, these COVID masks? I guess nowadays it penetrates everything because I've seen people in cars by themselves wearing them. And now I don't know what kind of gas the ICE agents, probably tear gas or some kind of smoke bomb to get the people back. But this guy seems to want to make sure everybody has their mask on. But if you look at the mask, it's the same ones from COVID. I don't know when it stops. I'm not sure, but these liberals seem to think they're these magic masks.
What just happened right now, you had vehicles that were trying to make its way out. Dana, I'm actually going to move away from the camera now that the smoke is
Darius,
now impacting my eyes.
You need to get away from that smoke. Please, we appreciate you reporting. Get away from that smoke.
I'm back near the vehicle, Dana. I'm near the vehicle. I have a mask on. I'm okay. So basically, every time that people are pulling out, they are blocking the vehicles from getting in and out. At this point, what we saw this time was the agents on top of the roof.
Okay.
They started. Lou, you need to get something on your eyes.
Sorry, it's very important.
Dana, let me send it back to you. We're going to hold the shot.
Yes.
We just need to protect our eyes right now.
Yes.
Yes. Give us 1 second so we can just get our bearings straight.
It is a very fluid scene and right now a very volatile scene on the ground outside the.
Okay. So that's what I don't understand. First of all, how do these protesters know where it's? I'm sure ICE isn't saying, hey, we're going to go grab these illegals and we're going to put them in the detention center. How do these people even know what's going on? How do they even, news media, how do they even know where this is going on? Some reason, some way, they're finding out where all this is happening, and they set up their protests and they put on their little show for the news media and tell everybody what Nazis and fascist Trump is. It makes no sense to me whatsoever why you would want to have a city with the highest murder rates, highest carjackings, the highest violence, and then call somebody who's trying to clean that city up fascist Hitler. Makes zero sense, people. And I hope the Democrats aren't going to their 28 election with this. I really don't. I know that there are people out there that they've already brainwashed to believe this propaganda, but it's insanity. It's just insanity. Now we got another situation, just another asshole. It was a vigil for Charlie Kirk in Boston, and you have to have just another liberal freak grabbing the American flag, wiping her ass with it, and tearing it up. People, this is what I mean. There is no morals out there anymore, and these Democrats are proof of that, and these liberals are proof of that, and they are destroying our country because all they want is chaos, death, and just insanity is all they want. Check the video out. So if you ask me, that lady there, or guy, whatever it was, should have been arrested and put away. People, it's the lack of morals in this country. The left and the liberals have no morals. They have no moral compass. They have no direction of north. They just hate everything. They hear something on CNN or MSNBC, just like Charlie Kirk. What they do is they take things out of context. They'll edit something and then they cut it off right there to make it look like Charlie was saying something racist or he was saying something negative against a certain type of people when he actually wasn't. But that's how they deal with this, and this is how they make it look like their side is right. Their side is never right. It's never been right. They are so far gone that it's pathetic. It's pathetic. How you can be a Democrat right now and admit that you're a Democrat is totally oblivious to me. They don't care about anybody. They don't care about anything but themselves, the illegals, and that's about it. Destroying the country and illegals. Liberals and Democrats think that these illegals have more rights than the people that live here. They love giving taxpayer money to the illegals because they don't work for it. Well, they get paid to protest, but these people aren't out there holding full-time jobs. They're out there causing havoc and chaos and everything else that they can cause, and sit there and keep saying how democracy is in jeopardy. The only way democracy is in jeopardy is from the liberals and the far left. They're the ones going out hurting people, burning down buildings, having their little temper tantrums when they're not getting what they want. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys liked it. Please subscribe, share, and like, and I'll see you guys next time.